All right, what's up, boxing fans? It's Aztec 101. So, I want to talk about Tszyu versus Brian Mendoza. This is going to be a good fight. I honestly suggest that all boxing fans go and check out this fight. I think it's going to be a barn burner. This should be a back and forth fight as long as it lasts. There should be a KO. Tszyu has heavy hands, so does Brian Mendoza. And there's almost very little wiggle room for each of them to win the fight. This seems very 50-50. It seems very evenly matched. But Tszyu has a few traits that I think is going to give him the edge in this fight. One of the things that he does very well is switch up speeds. He doesn't throw everything at 100%. And then when he does accelerate and he does end up throwing bombs, he has a way to trick you into thinking that the pace that he's putting out is going to be the pace that he's going to keep the whole combination. In the middle of the combination, boom, boom, he hits you with some solid 1-2s, hits you with an overhand right, and he throws that punch at a velocity that is just different than what he's throwing before. So I think that Tszyu has some skills that might set him apart in this fight. But Brian Mendoza, the one thing that he does very well is he sticks out his jab and throws it with power. It's almost like he's trying to push you off balance with the jab. And that's one of the things that I think is going to make this fight very difficult to predict. Because if Brian Mendoza is able to keep Tszyu off his rhythm, I have a feeling that Brian Mendoza could win this fight. Maybe possibly land that knockout punch. But if he doesn't do that, at least he's going to be able to throw Tszyu off his game, off that combination streak that he might get in. If he ends up throwing, let's say Tszyu corners him and is able to close off the ring on Brian Mendoza. If Brian Mendoza sits on his jab and gets him off balance, he might be able to last another 30 seconds to be able to throw his own punch. One thing that Brian Mendoza does really well is throw punches from different angles. He'll land to the head, land to the body, throw an uppercut in there, and they're both in a way they're high volume punches. So I think this is going to be a fun fight to watch. I have Tszyu winning this fight. I think he should win this fight. But I wouldn't be surprised if Brian Mendoza upsets Tszyu. There's a lot of hype behind Tim. A lot of hype. There's a lot of expectations just because of where he comes from and his bloodline and him showing a lot of skill early on in his career. So I have a feeling that he's going to show out in this fight. But this is a good test. I think it's a very good test. And I have Tszyu winning, beating Brian Mendoza by, I would say this is going to end in a TKO, maybe a KO. I don't know what round, to be honest. I'm not going to predict the round. But I think there's going to be a stoppage in this fight. I don't think it lasts 12 rounds, no matter who wins. This is a great fight. Great fight, great headline, great fight for Showtime. Doing amazing work. You guys let me know. What do you guys think? Who do you have winning this fight? This is way better than the Logan Paul and Dylan Dennis fight. So who do you guys have winning? This is Aztec 101 in the ring, and I'm out.